It's Week 13 of the National Football League.
Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the NFL, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field just stands out that much against his peers. But that's exactly what we saw in this quarterback a week ago. I mean, throwing for all those touchdowns, that's one thing. But the fact that he was able to protect the ball in the process is what really was impressive to me. I mean, it's not like he was just out there in the backyard chucking the ball all over the place. I mean, he was methodical, cerebral, lethal with his approach. Truthfully, I have no idea how you follow up a performance like that, but I'm certainly excited to see what he has in store.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his fourth NFL campaign.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down. The Titans sending out their punt. As this drive quickly stalls out, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 44-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Guarantani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. Whoa. He shows off a little footwork. Winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, they're chanting.
Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crowd. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And
he's in. Touchdown, Lions.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try it again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. A pickup there of 13. 1st down for Tennessee. So a big they'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He fumbled the football. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Eager to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 3rd down and 9. He'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense. And their running back set to go once more. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. Here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Lions move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket. With the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now give on the ground. And this will be a Lions 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score again. Touchdown, Lions. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Lions stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. And another great throw right there, Mike, and when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. They'll go down and it's an incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Lions. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we've reached halftime here, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. The third quarter begins with a run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll turn and hand this one off. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Right back to him on first down. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
Now a run on first down. He'll work his way only to the 23. Second down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
4th and short initially, you can tell. He's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. 3rd and long. Now, faking the give. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Detroit. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets... He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Now a 3rd and 2. So... here's 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
And he's going to have the Lions first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a number 1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their number 1 option in this offense.
Here's a run going left. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They face second down and 7. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Lions are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. A run on first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Lions. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Lions stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They get the Alabama man, the former first-round pick, J.C. Latham. Off the play fake. He'll look to... And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. They'll stay on the ground. Finding room to the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now a give up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Lions call their first time out. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Now this time they'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Back to the air once more on set. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing now on third and long. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds. Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is third and forever. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football.